Hey guys, I just wanted to do a video about the 2005 Volkswagen Jetta TDI wagon. We had a bad wheel bearing in the front left corner of the car. Driving down the road, you hear like a humming noise. When you turn one way or the other, the noise would go away, and then as soon as you turn back, it would come back again. So I just want to show you, this is the steering knuckle and hub assembly for the car. Kind of what it is, how it goes in the car, and then kind of show you the actual problem. So the strut goes in here. We have this obviously pulled off the car, but to get this off, there's a bolt that goes to the back of here and a nut here. You take that off. This is your tie rod for your steering. There's one nut here that comes off, and I hit it with a little hammer here, dead blow hammer, and just ping, came off. You can also use a pickle fork to get that off. That works as well. There is a Allen tool. I'll actually show you mine because mine is so messed up. I don't know if that'll focus on that, but it was stripped. So I think the prior owner had done some action on this guy. So I ended up using a pair of pliers and some JB Weld to get it out. And I put a new one in. I actually ordered a whole new knuckle hub assembly off of Rock Auto. It was only $109 plus shipping. I think it was like $150 or $160. But it comes with the hub, the bearing, and it's just so much easier. I also, when I was on there, ordered a new ABS sensor. They were only like $4. My fear was that this one was not going to come out. And so I just ordered one for $4. I figured, probably needs to be replaced anyways. So anyways, yeah, so I also made this special tool. I don't know where it's at right now, but basically, do you know where that tool's at? It's on the table on the pile. Oh, there it is. See, that's why you have to have a girlfriend. She knows where everything's at. So this is a tool I made. I just took basically a bolt, one that was bigger than this hole here, and I took my grinder, which I just bought, by the way, because I didn't have one, and I just grinded it down to look like that. And so now it'll fit in sideways like this in the back. Well, it goes back here on the bottom actually. And then you put it in to the hole, and you take your socket and you turn it, and then it widens this gap right here, makes it to where the strut will come out easier. So once that's spread, and the bolt's out obviously, and I also took my lower ball joint out as well. That was super helpful to get that out of the way. And the tie rod out, and obviously the brake caliper comes off. There's just two bolts for that back here, and I believe they're Allen. Mine was Allen and Torx, so I don't know if someone messed with it before, but just pay attention to that. So once the brake caliper came off, the rotor came off, the lower ball joint separated. There was 3 bolts holding the ball joint into the lower control arm, and then one nut for the tie rod. So once that was all taken off, and then obviously you have this 30 millimeter multi-point socket you have to have. You can also use the lug nut tool on the socket as like kind of a breaker bar is what I did, and loosen it. This one was so bad that the nut had actually started to come loose on its own, and I'll show you what I mean. So the problem we were having is the noise, obviously, but we also had some ABS issues, and when you came to a stop, it would kind of engage the ABS and slide you for the last couple feet of your stop. So this is the ABS wheel, this little guy here, and this is the sensor. So I'll show you kind of what happens. So the sensor reads the holes basically, right? But as you can see, it moves. And that's a bad wheel bearing. I mean, a really bad wheel bearing. And then, I don't know if you can hear that. That kind of grumbling sound. That's the inside of the wheel bearing, and it is definitely bad. So, need to be replaced. You can just buy the bearing. I mean, you can buy it on Rock Auto. The bearing is only like $6. But you have to have a press or be very talented to get this out. The hub's got to come out, so you can press the hub out from the other side, and then press the bearing out, and then take a little rotary tool and cut off the hub, old piece of the bearing on the hub, and then bring it down to the shop and have it pressed in. But that's a lot of work, and for $109 from Rock Auto, I just thought, man, it'd be really nice not to deal with that. So that's what we did, and it worked out great. They do also sell this spreader tool. They call it a strut spreader tool. I did actually buy one. Let me show it to you. This is a beauty from Amazon, made in China, and yeah, that's what happened. It broke. It was just poorly made and went in, twisted, snapped off. So don't buy this. It was like $9, $10, whatever on Amazon. Yeah, don't do it. Make your own out of a bolt, or there's another one I think on Euro Tuning that is a little bit heavier duty than this piece of crap. But anyways, so that's that. I hope this helps someone else that was hopefully, having the same issue, and maybe this will help you fix yours. If you have any questions, feel free to, comment down below. Oh, by the way, this is normally on here. This is the dust shield, so yours will look like this. The dust shield has 3 little nuts holding it in place. This one's just off right now. So anyways, that's it. Hope this is helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. It does help me out quite a bit. I promise I won't email you or send you stuff. It just helps me out on my end quite a bit. So hit the subscribe button if you like this video. Hit your like button, and if you didn't, hit the don't like button. Tell me. Let me know. I'm not a professional. I'm not a videographer. Obviously, my video is not very good, but I figure if this helps someone out there, then great. It makes me happy that I can put a smile on someone else's face. So, all right, talk to you later.